What's up, everybody? It's Matt Faircloth. So thank you for watching this. This is a live stream going out on my personal Facebook page and my YouTube page. And what's awesome is I had scheduled to do this today, and then with this crazy weather, my power went out. So I'm sitting here without power, but I'm not going to stop doing what I want to do and to stop talking about cool stuff like real estate investing in apartment buildings and everything like that with power outage. There are ways around these things. So thank you guys for allowing me to sit here in the dark with y'all today and talk about apartment buildings and investing. Like I said, my name is Matt. My company is called the DeRosa Group, and you guys are either watching this live on my Facebook page personally or on our YouTube page, which you can get to by going to youtube.com/DeRosa Group. That company right there, youtube.com, DeRosa Group. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to listen, I got no power. I need hearts and likes, man. So if you guys are watching this right now, and watching live, give me some hearts, give me love, because everything's turned upside down today with the power being out. My kids got kicked out of daycare today and everything like that. The world is a mess, and everything like that. So give me hearts and love. I need it. I need thumbs up and hearts. So give it to me if you guys are watching live. I'm gonna bring in my partner in crime, Justin Fraser. Justin, come on in, man. Let's talk.
Hey.
So Justin and I, yeah, we've been doing more live site tours. We did one yesterday of a property in Kentucky. That went really well, right? Was that fun?
It went great. Yeah, it's fun to show off all the progress we've been making.
Yeah, we got a property in Lexington, Kentucky. We just built out a playground. We built a soccer field. We did this crazy grilling area. Beautiful installment of that property. We toured a unit. If you guys missed that, just go on my Facebook page or on YouTube, youtube.com/DeRosa Group, and you can watch that tour because it was a lot of fun. It was good seeing how the DeRosa Group's all about creating better homes and better living environments for people. And we've got another tour for you guys set up today, North Carolina. With me sitting here in the dark, Justin and our partner Alex are not sitting in the dark, so they're gonna give us a tour. And as long as my internet holds up here on my cell phone, I'll be with you in that. So, but before we get into that, we have a new project under contract. And so for those of y'all that are accredited investors and want to be a part of what we do, which is transforming lives through real estate, that's what the DeRosa Group's all about. We transform lives. We create great homes for people, not just a place where they live, a place where they hang their hat. We create things that are homes, right? And we're creating great homes for people in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, in this new project. We're also creating phenomenal returns on investments for accredited investors. So if you're an accredited investor, and if you want to know more about that, just Google accredited investor and it'll tell you what it is. There's not much, you just have to qualify for it. There's not any work you have to do. You just have to qualify for it through earning a certain amount of money or by having a certain amount of net worth. If you are accredited, you can invest in this Winston-Salem project, which is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to own a ton of units in a great rising market with phenomenal cash-on-cash returns. We'd love for you guys to be a part of it, and we're doing a webinar tonight. Justin, since I'm limping with no internet here, can you do me a huge favor and put in a link so folks can register for the webinar here? In that. So we'd love to see you guys in the webinar. We've got tons of people signed up. We had 300 people on the webinar last week. We've got a ton of people signed up for this one. We'd love for you guys to join us too. So if you're an accredited investor, please join us on tonight's webinar. Love to have you. And that. So Justin, we had, well, for the first time, had a friend of ours who's a video producer and a phenomenal human being and a great photographer and really good at making me laugh and poking at you and I both. And he's down there in Fayetteville. But before we bring him on, I want to show you his phenomenal handiwork, that what he's capable of doing for folks. Can you show this brief commercial of the property in North Carolina to everybody so y'all can check this? You guys have to see this. This is so cool, such cool work that our buddy Alex did. Super proud of it. So I want you guys to watch this. Take a minute right now and watch this commercial.
What's going
on? Is the audio shared?
Matt Faircloth. And my company is called
Is it not coming through?
And we invest in multifamily real estate like this.
This is a 336-unit apartment complex in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We invest in assets like this, and so can you if you're an accredited investor. This is something that you can diversify your portfolio in by joining us as a passive investor. So let me tell you guys about the Residences at Diamond Ridge, a 336-unit apartment complex here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I want to tell you about it because we are about to buy it. Now, why Winston-Salem? I'll tell you, 10 years worth of population increase. Wake Forest University is a major employer and also a major job provider through their investments in town, including the Innovation Quarter. There's also a diverse job base, including a large healthcare population of healthcare workers that's growing and increasing daily. These are the reasons why I love multifamily and why I love Winston-Salem, North Carolina. People love to own pools. Now, why would you like to own this one? I wouldn't, but guess what? We're going to make this pool to be something you'd be proud of because this is a value add property. The money in real estate is to be made through value add. This complex might not look like much right now, but we're going to do a major facelift inside and out to make it something the residences and the owners are proud of.
Hey guys, I'm Justin Fraser, asset manager for the DeRosa Group, and I'm so excited to show you this apartment complex. This property is mostly 2-bedroom units, and there's so much value that we can add to those 2-bedroom units. This unit, we're gonna take it and exceed the market because guess what? The market bar is not very high. We can take these units almost $150 from where they are to where they're gonna be with not that much renovation. Kitchens and bathrooms, that's what we're gonna focus on. That's gonna get us the most bang for our buck and is going to really, really make these interior units shine. Outside of the units, we're gonna focus on exterior, brighten it up, we're gonna fix that pool, we're gonna make this whole place shine. It's gonna be a beautiful place and rents are gonna go up and we're gonna deliver a ton of value for you. We know this works. We've done this for 400 units in Kentucky and 200 units down the road in Fayetteville, North Carolina. We've done this before. We have the right people, we have the right process. We're gonna be able to take this plan and deliver results. We've been investing in real estate for the last 15 years with investors just like yourself, helping them diversify and grow their wealth through real estate. My name is Matt Fairclough. My company is called the DeRosa Group, and we hope you decide to join us on this awesome adventure.
How awesome was that?
Stuff. That was great stuff. Yeah, I've really enjoyed that video, and I can't take much credit for it because it took like 15 takes for me to say the right things and everything like that. But I think that I owe all the credit to how awesome the video was, to how great the opportunity is, to the complex itself, and also to the Alex Felice, who is down there in Fayetteville, North Carolina. So let's give a big round of applause and likes and hearts to Alex Felice, man. Thank you so much for what you've done for us and for your help. So let's bring him in.
There he is.
The guy.
What a stud. What a video you made, man.
Every time I see that video, Alex, I never get tired of watching it because of the production quality you did and because of the hard work you did to make it awesome. I can't take any credit for it because it took you yelling at me a lot and say, "That's not right. Do it again, Matt." You know, and you're just a great creator, and I so appreciate you sharing that talent with us, man. And for those of you guys watching, I'll say it right now. Those of you guys watching, Alex, if people want to reach out to you, how do they do it? I don't like doing that at the end. I like doing it right now, right after they watched your work. How do they get a hold of you?
You can get a hold of me on Facebook, Alex Scott Felice, or Alexander Scott Felice on Facebook, or you can go to my website, brokeasachoice.com. I'm easy. I'm easy to find.
Brokeasachoice.com. Right. The guy with the hair, or you could just Google the guy with the hair in the pink shirt, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
That was a fun project to work on with you guys. I always love working on stuff with you guys. That 336 unit was fun. I'm glad that I got to film it. Matt, you're fantastic on camera, and we work well together. So, that's you make my life easy. And as everybody knows, I'm here at the 198 unit here in Douglas Square in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Yes, sir, you are. And we asked Alex to join us today because we want to show off his video, of course, and make sure you all join the webinar tonight. But we also want to share some progress because we have not done a public video here at DeRosa Capital 8, which is Douglas Square, in a long time. And so Alex is in town. He lives in Fayetteville, and we asked him to pop on over and show us around a little bit. I'm really excited to show off these kitchens because we have put so much work into this property and these units. And Alex, you saw some of these units, months ago before we put that money in. I mean, what a difference, right?
This is better.
Yeah, I'll say that. You got that right. So, you know, we've got, believe it or not, Matt, I don't know if you know this, we have stainless steel appliances that are cheaper than black appliances right now. We got such a good deal.
I didn't realize we were getting them for less. I knew that there was a small difference between the two.
$40 savings for the appliance package. Somehow I got to give credit to our property manager for negotiating some really awesome appliance packages for us. And yeah, we're $40 cheaper than the black. So why not? What do you think, Alex? They look good?
I'll tell you what, the kitchen looks fantastic. You guys did great on the cabinets. I love the cabinets in this place. I mean, the place, you know, I live in Fayetteville, so I know this market extremely well, and this is top notch. This is gonna get you the best tenant quality. This is gonna get you the best rents. You know, like Justin said, stainless, all brand new. It's not even, I mean, it's nice. There's nothing wrong. And you guys went up and you did my favorite part, besides just the cabinets, because getting stainless steel appliances for the black appliance price is fantastic. But more than that, in this town, at least for me, seeing the high quality cabinets with the nice stainless hardware, this is not standard in Fayetteville. So this is fantastic. I'm trying to get it.
Show it off. So on a lot of our units, we just replace the doors where we can, but we're about at the point in the renovation where we've done most of our units, and we're at the point where the units that are left, we have to go and replace the cabinets. So we are doing that. You know, you got that nice big sink that you're showing off, the counters, and Alex, that space that we're looking at there, like sort of above your head, that used to be filled in with cabinets all above you, and we really.
I don't know. I don't think you need that much cabinet space, maybe, but you know what you could do? Like somebody could just put a little rack or something right here and you're probably okay. Like,
well, walk around to the other side of that counter for me. Our nice big counters. We actually took those cabinets that had been up there and we put them there below the counter right there. You scroll down, move your camera down.
Oh, yeah.
Boom. So we actually kept the same number of cabinets in the unit. We just moved them around. So now they're nice and underneath that counter there.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I have, because like most of the stuff, you know, you don't need everything all the time. So everything that you need, you got close access to it. If you need something a little bit further away, it ain't that big a deal. You just walk around, and that way you get this really nice open feel to the place, which I love, right? Which you also don't get in apartments like this so easily either. So like this is a fantastic. I mean, you guys renovated this place. Very nice, actually.
Yeah. Thank you. We've got, can you show the flooring off? We've got that's laminate sheet good flooring, right, Justin?
Yeah, yes, I wish I could change the mic. Oops, that's not what you want. I wish I could change the mic around. Okay, well, I guess not.
I don't think so.
No, okay, that's all right.
We're limited by the technology of our time.
That's okay. What movie is that from?
I don't know. Something familiar.
It's not Pulp Fiction.
So yeah, we have this. You guys have a great, great gray wood floor in here. It's fantastic looking. You know, get some light up in here, man.
Yeah, it's a great big unit. I mean, you know, folks can entertain there. They can have just an open floor plan is what sells. And I just love how much we've opened up the floor plan in this unit. And given the rent. The rent that we can get on this unit, Justin, what were we getting and what can we get now?
Okay, we are getting $855, which is actually still our lease up special. So that's not even market yet, and we were getting under $7 when we first took over the property. So we've gone up a long way. Yeah, and we'll be about $200 over where we started when we bought the property.
Right. So $200 over. Now, what was the, this is a heavy investment on that unit because we did a lot of undoing of what was there. Is it 10 that we're investing in?
This unit actually cost us $11,000. We needed the cabinets. So normally we are saving the cabinets and just doing doors, which saves us a lot of cost. But in this unit, we missed a ton of doors in the unit. The cabinets had to be replaced. Not just the door. So it was a heavier cost. On average, though, we're slightly under that. But
hey, Alex, can you run us upstairs? I want to show there's two baths up.
what I'll
Yeah.
say is this is a townhouse unit. So we have a mix at Douglas Square. We have a mix of units that are apartment style, which you call flats, and townhouse style, which is what Alex is in. So it has that big back living room area, sliding glass door, which you saw. And then we have 2 bedrooms here. And a nice touch, you can see we're putting ceiling fans in to these units. We're really making them nice, right? The paint looks great. The materials are great. The condition is really awesome. All new 6-panel doors in the townhouse units. I mean,
so let's run the numbers on that. I mean, if we're creating a $200 rental increase, so that's $200 per month cash flow times 12. That's $2,400 a month in additional bottom line profit that we're getting. And the high side here is an $11,000 investment. Not every unit requires this level of renovation, but this unit really needed a full gut turn. So we created this level finish for an $11,000 investment, which sounds like a lot of money, but we're able to create $2,400 a year in cash flow, which is about a 20% return on investment. So you invest 11 to make 2,400 a month. And what's great is we borrowed the 11 from our lender, so that's leverage too with a loan, right? So we're making incredible additional cash flow for our investors, folks that own alongside this property. There's, I think, 38 investors that own a share of this property with us, just like folks can buy into the property in Winston-Salem, can buy it. And we're going to create similar finishes, similar level look in a market of Winston-Salem, and that, which is, I believe, an even higher rent base. And we're looking at similar yield spreads and even a lower investment, given the condition of the units, to create what you're looking at right here at a 20% return on investment. But it goes better than that, right? Once we've got all these units leased at that extra $200 per month rental increase, we can then refinance this property and pull capital out, because we've increased the value of the property based on all that additional income the property makes. So we'll be able to refinance and give investors a large chunk of their investment capital back while they enjoy cash flow for their foreseeable future from us. It is a phenomenal way to diversify wealth, to make cash flow with tax benefits. So if you're an accredited investor and you like what you see here, if you like the work that we do and the home that we've created for these people, join us. We're doing another deal in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Justin, were you able to get the reg link for the webinar out there?
Yep. Register link is up there, right there. Webinar tonight, bit.ly/DC11_FAQ, all capital letters. We got a few comments. We can pause here, Alex, if you want to pause in that bathroom there. David California, what's the cost per unit to renovate? We covered that, about $11,000. He also says, great content, by the way. Thank you, David California.
Thank you.
On Facebook, we have Pavel, Stacy Paris saying hello. Derek Wilson saying, what's up, Matt? Nabil.
What's up?
Is asking about the recent storm. Nabil, we had one tiny little piece of flashing fall off. I think it was just a few feet. We got the picture this morning. The subject was storm damage, and I was like, oh no.
I know. I read that. I had my gut dropped when I read that email. I was like, oh no, storm damage. And then it was like one piece of flashing laying in the yard, and I'm like,
that's it.
In the time that it took you to take the picture and send me that email, you could have just taken that flashing and putting it back up.
That's right. Down. But that's okay. That is okay.
I want to know. It's good to know. Yeah.
And listen, I'll take that over a bigger problem. By the way, we just replaced roofs. We spent over $200,000 replacing every single roof on that property. Thankfully, we did, because every time it rained, we got leaks. So guess what? No leaks this time around. So we're very
not one leak.
No.
Awesome job on the roofs.
Absolutely. So we're happy.
Hey, everybody watching, thanks for your support. I hope to see you guys tonight on the webinar through the link that Justin put out there. Justin, does Facebook get that link too? I don't know. You're more techie than I am.
Facebook can see it here, but I'll also pop it up on Facebook as well.
Are you able to cut and pay? I can chat with Alex while you're doing that.
That's fine.
Cool. Alex, can you let's show us outside real quick, man. This unit's gorgeous.
So before I go out to the front, I'd like to go out to the back, because you have this really nice little backyard out here. People don't think about when they buy apartments so much, but I noticed, and I have the camera, so I'm going.
There you go.
No. So this is the backyard, but look at this. This is fantastic. Look at this. Clean, nice,
beautiful,
all the way down. This is a nice little patio stoop you have. And then you have great little neighbors back there. Look, they got their little grills out, right? Everybody's taking care of the place. Let me tell you something. You guys took care of this place, and your tenants take care of it. That's how it works.
They do. They're treating it like a home. Alex, tell our audience a little bit about Fayetteville. Like, why Fayetteville? Why North Carolina? Why is? And I know you've made a good name for yourself investing in that market, and I know you've got some really cool stuff in the pipeline too. Can't wait to highlight that when it's ready for prime time. But Alex knows North Carolina extremely well, like the back of his hand. If you guys want to get to know North Carolina, Alex Felice is your man to reach out to through his website that's here on the link. But Alex, tell us why Fayetteville and why North Carolina.
Well, North Carolina, the Southeast is going to do very well for renters over the next 20 years, 10, 20 years. So the Southeast in general is going to do really well. And North Carolina is kind of primed, I think, in the mix between people who maybe would want to live in the North and move out down South because the economics here are so much better. Cost of living is low, tax basis is low, and the opportunities are growing. Fayetteville specifically is good because it's a military town. Fort Bragg, place I was stationed. I'm in prime military, home of the airborne, home of special forces, and the military is primarily going towards a less infantry style commitment and more special forces type of operation. So Fayetteville, North Carolina is going to grow over the long term, and because the military during the COVID-19 and during the 2008 recession, nobody in the Army lost their job. Right? Everybody gets paid. So the town is extraordinarily resilient. This is not to say that it doesn't come with downsides, especially for my single family investors. We sacrifice a lot of appreciation here, but we get, dead ass reliable cash flow. And that's what I'm a cash flow investor here at Fayetteville. I know the military history and the demographics and the economics of it, but those kind of factors, that's just the tip of it. But those are the factors that really make Fayetteville an appealing place. Really reliable cash flow and a fairly, reasonably growing market. Certainly the Southeast in general.
That's awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And we found North Carolina in general to be the most business friendly state we've ever done business in. They really carved
landlord friendly state.
Yes. In that it's just a fair state. They really just stay out of your way as a resident and as an owner, and they really are more of a free economy there, which is why we've enjoyed it as owners. And there's a lot of room to grow in North Carolina. There's still a lot of open land and a lot of room for development, a lot of room for jobs to come in. I know North Carolina, the Raleigh area was a strong consideration for Amazon when they were looking to build their HQ. North Carolina was a major consideration that, just missed it. But I think other corporations are looking to expand there too.
Raleigh is booming. It ain't a secret. Charlotte is close on the heels. And I love Charlotte specifically because I'm a banker. And Charlotte is the #2 banking city in the United States. That place is booming and growing. And they got a lot of tech in both those cities. And then a lot of the surrounding areas because, those cities everybody knows about now. So now what happens is you get sprawl, right? And so like you're saying, there's a lot of land left to develop. So because the tax basis in North Carolina is low, because they're a business-friendly state, if you can't go to Raleigh, you can go to Greensboro, you can go to Durham, you can go to Winston-Salem, like Matt's going. You can go to Chapel Hill. You can go to like all these surrounding cities. There's a whole slew of satellite cities around Charlotte that are doing really well. And I mean, there's just so much opportunity, and people are moving here. And over the next 15 years, people are going to move here in droves. And I'm happy to, like you, I'm happy to be here early.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Guys, you'll be seeing DeRosa Group do a lot of activity in North Carolina in the foreseeable future, guys. It's really where we want to make a big splash as a company for ourselves. Some folks are really pushing into Texas. We're really pushing into North Carolina as a company. In all metros there. We're shopping most of them now, and just looking for great opportunities for value add. So again, check out that webinar link if you guys want to join us tonight. You're an accredited investor. Now, Alex is showing us the outside. Justin, what do we got here?
Show me those new roofs. Look at those brand new roofs. Looking really good. It looks like they held up through the storm.
I'll tell you, we supposedly had a storm here last night, and we do have some units because I have a bunch of units here too. We have some with damage and some with some hurricane damage to the power out. But I'll tell you, the storm here was not as bad as the news. Now I'm happy for that. I prefer people to overreact than under when it comes to storms. But this place looks like nothing happened. It's sunshiny. There, I know you said that you had some. You had one little one little flashing fall
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
But if you look at the place, look, the grass is still looking good. There's no like debris.
Yeah.
There's no trees felled. I mean, you're in good shape here, bro.
Yeah.
This place looks fantastic.
Alex, I'm going to have you sort of make a left and walk down the road that way. Yeah, right in front of you there. Go that way. And just go around that building that's in front of you, and we're going to go check out the area by the playground there.
Oh, yeah, I can see it. Yep. Okay.
Perfect.
I can't, unfortunately, for people watching, I can't flip the direction of my screen. And so if I want to see what you see, I have to be in the frame. So otherwise, I'd let you guys see this.
You got to keep looking at Alex, everybody. You got to keep.
Look,
we got to keep looking at you.
Worst thing
That's
that's
all.
going to happen to you all day. I promise. It's pretty good benefit. So you are welcome. All right. Let's see.
So I wanted Alex to come over here and show this area off, because this will be the focus point of this property, and we're in some very early stages here of we actually have some architectural drawings, and we are going to be building a new leasing office over here. So we have the playground already. That was one of the first initiatives that we put into the property, and it's really cool to see kids playing on it and all that. But then Alex, if you pan to the right, this whole area, there used to be a pool here. There's this old building here. All of this is actually going to get torn down. We're going to be building a new leasing office. It's going to be beautiful. It's also going to have a laundry room and a fitness center. And so we're really getting a 3-for-1 on this building, because we're adding 2 amenities like the fitness center and the laundry room, and having a better place for our leasing staff to work out of. I was going to say the last reason for that is, right now our staff is taking up a unit for the office and a unit for the maintenance shed, and so we're going to be able to move them out of otherwise rentable units. So not only do we have a great new place to put them, but we're getting some more rentable units out of the property as well. So it's going to be a win-win all the way around, and we're really excited to actually get in there and tear that down and start to rebuild, hopefully later in Q3 or Q4 of this year. You were going to say something, Alex.
I was going to say what you were saying, then I remembered you were running the show, not me.
Oh, man.
This
Man, I love you, buddy.
This place is fantastic.
We're taking that pavilion that Alex is in there. I believe that's getting relocated, right, Justin?
Yeah, so we're not just throwing away. We have this little pavilion here. We're going to pick it up and move it, and we're actually going to put it into a dog park across the property, and just give some people some shade when they're running their dogs around.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, the dog parks are, a lot of folks with dogs, like, they'll just sit and hang out and let the dog just run around and let the dog get some exercise, maybe meet their neighbors, sit and hang out and have a chat. It's just great to give people a place to sit out in the hot North Carolina sun, that they can, meet their neighbors and hang out and let their dogs, sniff each other and do all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we have some comments from the random YouTuber. He always joins us, Matt. Random YouTuber.
That's one of our buddies, man. Random YouTuber, Matt. I still want to see you on Mentorship Monday, buddy.
Yes,
I think
sir.
we're going to have a great conversation, because you've asked some really good questions. So join us on Mentorship Monday by emailing us at helpme@derosergroup.com. But go ahead, Justin.
Yeah, no, he's got a lot of questions and just complimentary of the property. But yeah, random YouTuber, ask your questions at helpme@derosergroup.com, and we'll be happy to get to you. He's asking, how do you build up to buying whole apartment complexes? I think that's out of the scope of what we want to try to cover here.
I'll give one thing.
All right.
Read my book. My book, Raising Private Capital, will tell you how to, because it's not like I built up or we built up to just write a check to buy this apartment complex. We work with investors that want to see something better, that want to see great return on their money, that are fine with Wall Street, but don't want all their money on Wall Street, right? So that want to diversify their investments. That's what we have to offer now in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, for accredited investors. And this complex was bought by, I think I said, about 38 or 40 or so investors that all joined us, that wanted to see something different for their money, that wanted to diversify and help create an awesome home like this for people with their money. So random YouTuber, the way you do it is by just building a network of investors and building knowledge on real estate investing and stuff like that, and taking it step by step. This was not our first, second, third, or fourth deal. This was our 8th deal with a group of investors. Right?
Hey, can I add to that?
Sure.
I started off by buying single family houses, and I wanted to buy apartments. And so I reached out to a guy named Matt Faircloth and asked him for help. And he told me, read my book. And I did. And it helped. And then I went off and I bought a 24 unit. And then now I'm getting ready to buy a 50 plus unit here in Fayetteville. And I owe a lot of it to Matt. And the advice he's giving you is solid. His book is fantastic. And if you participate and hang around with this guy, you will inevitably be buying big apartment buildings because he can't help but to wear off on you.
It's contagious.
It's not always good, but a little is good.
Just enough.
Get a little fair.
So
get a little fair cloth on you. Right.
But to the question asker's point, how do you do that? I'm proof that hanging out with this guy and listening to what he says, that it works. My first building's cash flowing like a king, and after the first year of stabilization, and now we're getting ready to do more because we're confident and deadly. And it started with that question: how do you do it? And Matt gave you good answers. Scale up, take your time, read his book, hang out with him, hang out with that guy. He'll get you there.
That's it.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Alex. That was very kind of you. But yeah, random YouTuber. I hope you appreciate that. I hope that landed. Cool, Justin. What else do you want to show off today?
I think we're gonna head to wrap up here. I do just want to reemphasize to anyone watching, if you want to see how we're doing what we're doing in Douglas Square, how we're going to do it just 2 hours up the road in Winston-Salem, then come join our webinar tonight. I'm going to post a link again here in the comments. This is open to accredited investors only, but we would absolutely love to have you join us. And we're going to go and take a lot of the strengths and things that we've learned about North Carolina, apply it to this property in Winston-Salem, and it's going to be a really great project.
Yeah, super pumped to see what's next. And please come see us tonight, guys. Hope you can make us on the webinar. Love to have you for accredited investors that are watching that want to come join us on tonight's webinar. Hope to see you there. Alex, you're the best, brother. I miss you. Hope to see you face-to-face soon, man.
Yeah, you can't seem to get rid of me, so you'll see me soon, I'm sure.
Okay.
You better.
That's okay.
All right. Thanks, everyone.